Leonardo, Oh! How about this? We're back again to play some games. We're back with Ikemen Vampire, and last time we left off with Leonardo and Le Comte having a talk, and Le Comte told him to distance himself from me. I forget. I think that's what he basically said. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my social media. It's always in the description below, and we can get started. Leonardo, Chapter 12. After work, I slumped down in one of the kitchen chairs. I've had an abundance of free time lately. It's funny, but I miss staying so busy. No, it wasn't being busy that I missed. I knew what my life here was lacking. Leonardo hasn't come to see me in a while. He was always dragging me out before because he was trying to take my mind off my worries. When I close my eyes, those whirlwind days come instantly back to me. What you mean? That was like last week. Hey, Carmia. I hear his charming greeting in my memory only. Goodness, there I go, mooning again. I think it's because he disappeared right as I was wanting to get to know him better. That's why I'm feeling so fidgety. There was a bowl of apples sitting on the table. Leonardo mentioned he liked them. I'm gonna go take him an apple like he's a teacher. He did say I should come to him. I sliced an apple, arranged it on the plate, and carried it to Leonardo's room. That's when I heard the sound of light footsteps. Oh, Arthur. Man, I don't like this guy. You're like the last person I want to see. Blue boy. Little blue boy. A fine evening to you, Lauren. Were you out? Welcome back. I wasn't just out. I had the best time. I do not care. Dare I ask? This sweet little skirt and I had a wonderful evening together. She tasted divine. There's nothing like a fresh drink. I was suddenly reminded of Arthur's habit of going out at night looking for blood. And how Arthur had scared me so bad I almost fled the mansion in fear. I know him well enough to know he wouldn't drink from the unwilling, which is me, and he apologized a while back. I still don't like him though. But as I saw the blood on his lips, my mind began to wander. How does it all work? I don't care. He just bites and sucks. Arthur, can I ask you something? It would be my pleasure. These girls who blood you drink, they're really okay with you doing that? In a sense. I don't let on that, so they just let you... They don't realize that you're sucking their blood? Like, I know people like to bite. I've heard about that. But they don't realize you're sucking their blood? In a sense, I don't let on that I'm a vampire. No one else at the mansion can know, you know? About any of us. And how do you get away with that? How do you... Yes, I can see why it would be a secret. Quite. Of course, like you, most wouldn't believe it, even if they did hear a rumor. But if our existence became known, an angry mob could well descend on the mansion. There's a distinct possibility. My first reaction had been shock and fear. Fear of the unknown, a very human fear. Caution had its role in survival, but knowledge, I was learning, is better than living in blind fear. Don't look so worried. I do a fine job keeping a secret, you know. You do? It's on the... Whatever. It's on the foreplay. In the throes of passion, they agreed to a little lover's bite. A vampire's bite is quite pleasurable, virtually no pain, and only the smallest of marks when they wake, which fade quickly. I take back my question. I didn't want to know that much. All I need to know is that we won't be facing angry mobs with torches anytime soon. Don't sound so Victorian. Though you and Leonardo are only pretending, I'm sure you... He already knows. Don't sound so Victorian. Though you and Leonardo are only pretending, I'm sure you've gotten in a quick tumble or two. Of course we haven't. Really? How unexpected. For you, maybe. I don't share your views. Flustered, I took a step back and had to rebalance the tray I held. Arthur observed me curiously. If you look at me that way, if you look at me the way you look at him, I'm not sure I can resist you. What are you talking about? The way I look at Leonardo. You're not aware of it? When you look at Leonardo, you... Arthur ran his thumb across my cheek. Don't touch me. Scowling, I took another step back, holding the tray defensively before me. Arthur, stop playing around and tell me. Do you really want to know? No, I don't care, actually. For real, for real? I don't care. Yes, now say it. How about a trade instead? You give me something, and I don't care that much. I don't mess with you. You give me something, I'll give you your information. You have the apple, I can give you a slice of apple. What do you want? Well, I just finished a nice beverage, but I wouldn't object to a little nightcap. He pushed the tray aside like it was paper. Oh no. Someone sound the alarm, please. This is bad. Get him away so I don't mess with Arthur. He pushed the tray aside like it was paper and brought his lips close to my neck. Pardon? Someone grabbed Arthur with unseen celerity and moved him away from me, almost in the same instant. An arm was around me. Leonardo. Hey, thanks. But get your boy. Get your boy. What are you doing with my compagna? What are you doing with my compagna? Leonardo? Leonardo's voice had a powerful, chilling quality I'd never heard in it before. He held me from behind. I couldn't see his expression, but I imagined it matched his tone. Get him. Get him. Tell me, Arthur. Nothing at all. We were just having a chat. Sorry, it wasn't something more daring. Get him, Leonardo. Don't believe him. I believe you, this time. Leonardo, get him. Don't let him get away with this. Punch him in the neck. But that just won't work again. Come with me, Carmen. Alright. Arthur straightened his ruffled jacket, and as Leonardo and Lauren left, he smirked. Leonardo's quite the powerhouse when he gets mad. I suppose that's the difference between a poor... Nah, I don't know that word. And the real thing. Facsimile. I gotta look it up. I swear, always making me look up words. An exact copy, especially of written or printed material. An exact copy. Yeah, I still don't know what that means. Leonardo was still holding my hand as he shut the door to his room. Arthur was just messing around. I know, he still needed warning. Leonardo rested his hand in my hair. Like I said, please do not don't put your hand in my hair. Are you doing this to me? Leonardo rested his hand in my hair. Just like a certain defenseless girl does, always causing me trouble. I can't always babysit you, little lamb. See, he messed up my hair. Look at that. I ain't no child. Don't treat me like a child. Isn't that what a child would say, Carmia? Slipping easily into our usual... What happened to my apples? Did you drop them on the floor? Slipping easily into our usual back and forth helped banish my alarm from earlier. He was like a different person when mad. But the Leonardo laughing with me right now was comforting familiar. Was comfortly familiar. Was that all a show to get Arthur to back off? Tell me, Karamia. Where were you going? Here? Those eyes caught me in their light. No sense hiding it. I was on my way here. I thought I'd come see you. Me? My heart was hammering. Suddenly I worried I might blurt out how lonely I began to feel. Let's try this again. You haven't been coming to get me after work. I mean, I know you were doing that to keep me busy so I wouldn't feel alone. Anyway, you could say I got used to it. Now I left wondering where you went. Silence. Stunned silence. No, not this either. I'm a writer. Use my words. What do I really want to tell him? Leonardo, Oh! About this. I don't know why the camera freaking... My goodness. Leonardo, So you brought an apple. Yeah, what happened to my apples? Are they on the floor? Like, what happened? Because Arthur messed up my apples. So you brought an apple as a treat? Unlike me, Leonardo was relaxed, cool, with an easy smile on his face. What's so funny? I never guessed he would turn out to like being dragged around on my errands. I'll remember from now on. Crazy for this. Whatever. He nodded to play the apple slices and took one with a smile. So I didn't drop the apples. The apples are safe. But it wasn't the errands I missed. It was you. However, I wasn't ready to say that yet. What I am ready to do, what I was planning. I went to the dentist today and he thought that the girl in the waiting room was my daughter. I'm only 22. I ain't got no kids. What am I ready to do? What was my plan for giving him the apples? Find something to talk about? I feel like my time limit on finding a conversation topic was running down fast. Mew. Oh, you have a cat in here? Mew. Came from below the bed. I looked down. A shadow slinked out. A small cat, fur black as a starless night, sat down in front of the bed and looked up at me. Why are you keeping cats in your room? So when was there a cat in here? Wow, this is the first time you've seen him? I offered the cat my hand. He rubbed his cheek on it. When I pet him, his tail switched back and forth with delight. He's so cute! Isn't he? House cats are an artistic masterpiece in both form and size. The evolutionary, I don't care. The cat's cute, that's all you gotta say. The evolutionary culmination of the feline. That's certainly one way of saying they're cute as buttons. I've never heard him speak so passionately before. He must love this little cat. What's his name? Cat? Cat? You did hear my question, right? I haven't given him a name, alright? You haven't? Well, I'll name it for you. His name will be... Cat. If I ever get a white cat, I'm gonna name it Killua. And if I ever get a dog, I'm gonna name it Gun. Poor nameless little guy. Don't worry. I won't let you end up like the titular protagonist of Soseki Nasumi's I Am a Cat. So you just got him recently? No, I picked him up about 2 years ago. After you woke up in this time, right? I was taking a long road back from work one day when I found him. Leonardo scooped up the cat in his arms. The nameless cat looked perfectly content. His old owner has just been buried. He was sitting there staring at the headstone, waiting till the funeral procession came to an end, but no one noticed or claimed him. So I made him an offer. What'd you offer him? Food and shelter? No, it's a secret between us. Tough guys. Scusa Carmia, but I can't tell even you. Catnip? Meow. Very well, tough guys. I won't pry into your manly secrets. Leonardo shot me a grin. Over time, I took a real liking to him. Never found out what his original name was. Probably given to him with love and lots of care. That's what parents do. Or so I've heard. Leonardo's lonely gaze was fixed on something I couldn't see. The past, perhaps? I've seen a look in his eyes before. He looked at the townspeople the same way. What is Leonardo thinking about when he gets that distant yearning in his eyes? I wish he didn't look so sad. I wasn't curious what had caused his golden eyes to dim. Now I just wanted him to smile. And if it meant him teasing me again, I felt the urge to see Leonardo smile and grin. How about Luminaire? It means light. It means light. If you found him here, he's probably French, right? Luminaire? Lumiere? Lumiere. Can we call it? Wait, no, it's a boy, isn't it? I want to name him Luna. Luna. Lumiere. Yes, look at his eyes. There's this bright golden color, like orbs of sunlight. You have the same color eyes, you know? My eyes? Like you said, I make a habit of watching people. There's a light in your eyes. Sometimes you have to look hard to see it. The mirror is just one suggestion, though. It's a good one. I'll call him that. Really? Leonardo raised the cat until they were nose to nose. He smiled at him. You hear what kind of pretty name my compagna gave you? I think it's wasted on you. Don't be rude to the cat. But I shouldn't say that, since she says we have the same eyes. Guess we'll both have to shape up Lumiere. Meow. It wasn't just Leonardo's eyes. His smile was forming out of a golden light. He was magnificent. He drew people to him, almost effortlessly. He felt so easy to love. That thought felt like a needle in my chest. You don't have to shape up or do anything special to live up to my standards. Carmia. You've got a natural glow. I see in everything you do. You're beautiful. I had already said too much. Oh goodness. What am I even saying? Just so you know, I meant that stuff in general, so don't take anything I say as... Hey, Carmia. Leonardo's hand brushed my cheek. His long fingers moved delicately over me, as if engraving my form in his mind. I feel the same way about you. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so, that was nice and sweet. Lee Comte told him to stay away from me, but he can't stay away from me, you know. But, anyway, he got a cat. Arthur is still on my nerves. I did not like him one bit. Little blue boy. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Havenless. You know, if you watch that. You should. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Subscribe. Social media. Bye-bye.